Oh, this is Artemis on a good day. Bad hair day for me, but yeah, good day for him. You can see how big he looks. It just depends, like every day he's different. Some days he looks skinnier, some days he looks bloated. So, this is him eating. He gets to enjoy a nice little breezy morning. These are all of his foods. We put a little bit of calcium in his green beans, and sometimes he also likes carrots. These are his two favorites: carrots, green beans, squash, zucchini. He loves all of those, really. And then his little water cup that we use, this little syringe, either for his food or his water. Yes, it's a little messy, but he loves it. Yes, you do. Yum, yum. Good boy. Yeah. He eats anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day, just licking on this. I'm not the best at feeding him, but we're doing it. I used to try a spoon, but he would fight it from me. You can check out some more of those videos if you'd like. Yep, so that's our happy morning, and he doesn't really like drinking his water. I put some water in here, and he may not like this as much. Well, I guess he's a little thirsty, so that works. Again, I would like to share, he does eat. He doesn't like being watched, being fed all the time. You okay? Is that too big? Already, that looks pretty big. Okay, well, he can apparently eat the stem. I'm kind of nervous. You okay? Good job. Good job taking your time. Kind of want to take that out of his mouth. Good job. Chew it well. So, digestion, kind of a sensitive topic in our house. You shouldn't have to chew something 20 times, but sometimes you gotta chew things 20 times to make sure it digests right. And, yeah, it's just kind of a sensitive topic to talk about, but I appreciate you guys caring about, his weight and how he's doing, and lives in his beautiful, homely abode. So, it's just, you want to contact people and don't call them out about having a small space that they live in. If I live in a trailer park or if I live in a mansion, don't call me out either way. If I'm fat, if I'm skinny, don't call me out. Like, it's a really sensitive topic. So, yeah, if you see someone who has a sickly baby, you just want to contact them and say, like, hey, what's his situation? Is there, maybe you could feed him, worms, or maybe you could feed him dubia roaches, or maybe you could feed him black soldier fly larvae, or, maybe feed him some crickets, or add some calcium. That's great. That's nice that people have recommended that, and I appreciate that. I'm not trying to be, like, spiteful or anything. Like, it reminds me, like, oh, right, let me go ahead and add some calcium to his baby food, or let me, throw some calcium in his water. I haven't done that in a while. I mean, we all kind of give up and stuff on vitamins. So if we need to add in some supplements, sometimes there's a good time for a reminder, but don't go all around Facebook or social media platforms and just throw out, like, comments like, oh, you're fat, or you look unhealthy or stuff. Give people substantial comments and stuff. If I'm going to read your comments, make them substantial. Like, hey, how about you try feeding him this? Or, hey, have you tried this already? Or, I hope he's doing better. He looks kind of unhealthy. Just try to keep those, good comments and vibes in line. I do appreciate y'all's concern, but please don't throw out attacking things towards people and their animals and their living situations. If you have a bearded dragon and he has a bigger situation than this. Good for him. Thank you. If you want to go ahead and show me his beautiful home, that's awesome. We're always loving other people's situations with them, you know, but we don't really feel like building a huge 80-foot or 60-foot situation for him. Right now, this is a pretty good situation. Yeah, he's a year old, but that's his size and that's his situation, and he's happy. Are you a happy baby? Oh, he's a little itchy. You okay? I just don't like feeding him salad these days because there's so much pesticides on it, and I know that myself because I used to be a vegan and they bother me as well. Anyway, I know some people also will, you know, say, oh, you shouldn't be feeding him spinach because it's bad for him. We've fed him spinach, we've fed him kale, we've fed him all the greens there are, zucchini, squash. If he doesn't want to eat it, he will not eat it. If he doesn't want to eat a cockroach, he won't eat it. He senses certain things, and he's very resilient. And if, you know, there's just conflicting things. If I saw that it was legit not to feed them spinach and that was a legit rule, then I would totally do that. But we're seeing some conflicting things as far as salads, greens, pesticides, and concerns. So until it's a common thing, like don't feed them tomatoes or don't feed them, you know, any kind of absorbic acid, you know, such as like if you feed them apples, like baby food, like apple baby food, it does have absorbic acid. Those are things to keep in mind, because sometimes that can affect their stomach. You can feed them every now and then, but don't be feeding them absorbic acid baby food all the time. So just some things, you know, you don't want to go around telling people are doing the wrong thing. Maybe every now and then they can feed spinach or those kinds of baby foods, but you don't want to be feeding them banana baby food all the time with absorbic acid. You know, maybe blend up some bananas with water, but that's about it. All right, well, he's a happy baby. We'll probably give him a bath soon because he needs to probably poop today. All right, bye. It's bath time, and of course I love to share his bath times. And many of you might wonder, why do you always share your bath time with him, and why do you always make these stupid silly videos, and why am I watching a bearded dragon poop, and why are you sharing this? Well, because look at him, just look at him go, because this is what people need to see. Maybe they're new bearded dragon owners and they don't know how to potty train a bearded dragon. They don't know how, okay, do I put them in a little tub to poop? Do I put them in a bath water to poop? How do I get them to get clean after? Maybe they smell bad after pooping. If they smell bad after pooping, I like putting them in a bath either during the poop, after the poop, whatever. And then you have those people that are like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't be putting them in water. Dude, chill. Just take a chill pill and realize that this has been done many a times. People, like, you're not letting them swim in a lake every single day, okay? You're taking them out to poop maybe once or twice a day if you know that they have to poop, okay? Not that hard. So yeah, I just like to share this because maybe someone else too was wondering this kind of situation. As far as you guys like talking about the size of his poop, that's also good and relevant. I mean, if it's impacted poop, yeah, that's something a new beginner needs to know. And those comments y'all gave could have helped me or that other person or the other beginner at the time of. You know, I thought that looked bad myself at the time. I said to my husband, I'm like, this is impacted poop. I see worms in his poop. This is not right. This is ridiculous. Like, what do we do? Do we give him more water? See, you can tell me he has impacted poop. What's the answer? Don't focus on the negative. Maybe focus on like, that's impacted poop. Maybe you could try feeding him more baby food that has water in it, or feeding him a little smoothie, or feeding him, a little bit of, pumpkin with water or something. Just something to get him lubricated, because when we have constipation, whether we are human or bearded dragon, those are sensitive topics, and no one wants to post about it, but dude, you got to cover constipation in all animals and creatures and humans, their kind as well. So that's just life, and it moves on, and that's how it goes. So you gotta lubricate, you gotta have enough water in your system, you gotta, there you go. Boy. Good boy. When? king of his castle.
Well, yeah. Baby, he's king of the entire land over there, okay?
Yeah.
Land of the dragon. The dragon land.
Hi. Ah, there he goes. And you can see he just poo-poo, so he's a little bit skinnier. You know, you lose about an ounce there. Where are you going? It's like Jurassic Park down there for him. Look at the way he's like being really cautious. Oh, there he goes. It's bad. Sorry, guys. There he is. Hey, buddy. You want to come to us? You need to go to your kitchen. That's not a worm. You know that, right?
Yeah. He does it now.
Okay, bye. There he goes, back into the land that he loves. His 40-gallon home. Good job. Oh, you're so strong. Good job. Good. Yeah, looking to taste your surroundings. Yep, that's home. Good. He's happy for now. Until he's out to venture the land of Jurassic Park.
Jurassic